Unsure about which subclass of barbarian to play? Easy. Berserker, you like to rage. This is baby's first barbarian. Zealot, born again berserker. You're the person who doubles down when they're proven wrong. Storm Herald, you like elemental damage and also second guessing your decisions. Battle Rage, you want to be a Dwarven Beyblade. Let her rip. Depths, you have a really cool pirate character concept plan. Beast, this subclass is a fun way to say I'm a monster fucker. Totem Warrior, Ranger blows, so you chose this and you don't want to owe anybody anything. Wild Surge, unhinged, chaotic, Chad energy. Juggernaut, just unhinged. You're the person who can say they can solo a dragon. And finally, Ancestral Guardians. Shimmering spirits, weird Bella Swan shielding, problematic Mulan energy. Yeah, you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of bard to play? Easy. Choose lore if you're either basic and decisive or a munchkin. Choose lords if you want to be a fighter but sexy. Choose valor if you support the Second Amendment or self-identify as a Gryffindor. Choose whispers if you're usually a stealth archer in Skyrim, or quit if you're not the imposter. Choose eloquence if you wanted wizard but somebody else took it first and your favorite class in high school was speech and debate or AP English. Choose satire if you have low self-esteem or other class clown. Choose spirits if you're into Ouija but only kind of ironically and you're such a Virgo. Choose creation if you watched Matilda recently and loved it. And finally, choose glamour if you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of cleric to play? Easy. Unity, you're a bro who has anxious attachment issues. Arcana, greed and impatience, but at least you're smart. Order, only the cool kids follow the rules. War, you have the power of God and anime on your side. Blood, you're a Matt Mercer stan or you're criminally edgy. Death, just a casual edge. You pretend you're more tortured than you are. Twilight, you simp for the villains, but you're a hero sidekick. Tempest, this is a friendly reminder to take your lithium. Nature, druids can't wear metal armor. You can. Forge, you have trust issues. If you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. Any of the Amonkhet domains, choose your Hogwarts house, millennial. Knowledge, for the saved scummer who has trouble committing. Light, for the cleric who says, okay, when a wizard casts fireball, it's funny, but when I do it, it's a hate crime. Life, for the player who spends their turn healing and saying, everything is not Taijo, boo! Protection, if you want to be a martyr, just play paladin. Trickery, you're the person who thinks it's fine because you'll just pray for forgiveness. And finally, grave, spooky, but holy, canceling criticals, plague doctor vibes, telling death, not today. You're gay. Unsure about which subclass of druid to play? Easy. Land, it's probably your first time playing druid. This is just diet wizard with some extra spells and basic shifting thrown in there. Emphasis on basic. Moon, for the furry in your life that love to animorphs. Arguably the best subclass. Dreams, you didn't want cleric, but you also didn't want to let your friends down, so you chose cleric adjacent, but make it fairy. Wildfire, you need to apologize to California right now. The idea of a really destructive druid appeals to you. You're probably a Scorpio. Shepherd, you wanted to be a summoner, or you enjoy turn-based tactical RPGs, but fair warning, summoning a million creatures is a surefire way to make everyone hate you in combat take forever. Spores, you're quirky, but not in the heavy breathing way, more in the she has no filter kind of way. Twilight, for the casual goth. Your screen name has been Akira, Demon, or Corrupted something at some point. And finally, Stars. You think Divination Wizard is cool, but not flavorful enough. You also like LED lights and Starfire from Teen Titans. And you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of fighter to play? Easy. Champion, you're either playing fighter for the first time or you just want to hit stuff good. Battle Master, you probably know how to play Shogi and want to play a martial class but with a lot of extra steps. Eldritch Knight, you wanted to play a Hexblade, but those extra fighter ASIs got you sweating. Samurai, you're not necessarily weeb trash, but you do own a katana and a missing Nin Naruto headband. Scout, you watch Survivor or wanted to be a ranger but with more attacks and no magic. Sharpshooter, you're playing with a DM who doesn't like Matt Mercer. Echo Knight, you watch Critical Role and Dunamancy got you soaked. Cavalier, you've debated whether a centaur could ride a centaur, and you romanticize Arthurian mythology. Rune Knight, you love Supernatural, The Mortal Instruments, and Weiss from Ruby. Pick two. Brute, just play Barbarian. Cyanite, you were the kid who stared at leaves and attempted to move them with your mind. Also, your party already has a rogue, and they didn't pick Arcane Trickster. Monster Hunter, you played Shadow of the Colossus and had a really good time. Bannerite, your party already has a paladin, and Charisma's a dumb stat anyway. And finally, Arcane Archer, you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of monk to play? Easy. Open hand, you're the mayonnaise monk who has severe revenge fantasies. Drunken master, play the subclass if your strongest personality trait is that you're annoying. 4 elements, avatar is Gucci. This is great value. Play this if you're turned on by severe disappointment. Shadow, you went through a scene phase and wanted to be a punchy rogue. Long Death, you like that weird scalpel guy from Naruto and are low-key into BDSM. Astral Self. Sunsoul, I blame Dragon Ball Z. You want to be the main character, you're probably not. Tranquility, people describe you as easygoing, but really you just have low standards. Kensei, bleach but make a D&D. You made a character completely off of a particular weapon, didn't you? Mercy, heals and toxicity, you're not straight. And then finally we have Soul Knife, next level. Psylocke with all the features, I'm obsessed. Oh, and it's gay. You're gay. Unsure about what subclass of Paladin to play? Easy. Devotion, pretty much the most vanilla, lawful good Paladin experience imaginable. Conquest, you're the person who says, war crimes aside, Hitler was a really excellent leader. Glory, you only like it because it's new. Vengeance, your personality consists of you being critical of things. Redemption, you're the mom friend. You want to be the party face, but you also want to tank. Treachery, pack it up, light Yagami. Watchers, the flavor is nice, but really you picked it for the spell list. Oathbreaker, each character you make is neutral, but that's just because the DM says no evil characters. Ancients, best subclass. 10 out of 10 will infuriate your dungeon master with spell resistance. Peak, chaotic by energy. And finally, Crown. I don't really have a good reason. It just seems really gay to me. You're gay. Unsure about what subclass of Ranger to play? Easy. Beastmaster, you get an animal as a consolation prize for picking an awful class. Hunter, it's the pumpkin spice of Rangers. There's a lot of hate about it, but somehow it still works. Monster Slayer, you order chicken fingers at restaurants and pretend to be a lot tougher than you are. Primeval Guardian, I have nothing bad to say about because at 7th level, when you go into tree form, you get 14 HP each time, which you can do as a bonus action every other turn. That's insane. That's 70 HP a minute. Short rest, we don't know her. Gloomstalker, Troubled Marcher, Leather Armor, Hunter's Marker, Sad Boy Archer. Swarmkeeper, you're straight up freaking all the way. You chose this to be as weird and unsettling as possible. People can't push you away if you push them first. And then Fey Wanderer, I mean, come on. You're gay. Unsure about what subclass of rogue to play? Easy. Thief, yo dog, we heard you like rogues, so put some rogue in your rogue so you can rogue while you rogue. Arcane Trickster, you're a little shit. Assassin, you're a hungry hippo for damage. Inquisitive, Phoenix Wright but with daggers. You call yourself an empath and have trouble expressing yourself. Scout, another better Ranger. Mastermind, the poor man's spy and the rich man's henchman. You think putting a lampshade on somebody as a disguise is like peak comedy. Phantom, you weren't aware but you're subconsciously playing a gothic hybrid of a magical girl and Danny Phantom. You also smell like a hot topic. Revived, you are very tired. Go take a nap. You're kind of dead inside and you need it. Soul Knife, I see edgy people. The better version of cutting words like vicious mockery could never. Wildcard, from Runeterra, you're either playing Gambit from X-Men or Sheena from Tales of Symphonia. Don't kid yourself. And finally, Swashbuckler. You're a pirate with no charm, but what you lack in rakish Jack Sparrow vibes, you make up in gay. You're gay. Unsure about which subclass of sorcerer to play? Easy. Wild magic, you're here for a good time, not a long time. Draconic bloodline, you're here for the AC and the HP. You're also low-key a scaly. Phoenix, you think the fire is neat and Jingo is part of your sexual awakening. Pyromancy, you think the fire is neat and the people around you think that you need help. Storm, you want to airbend like Aang, but you're more of an Azula. Stone, you think that the best defense is the best defense. Shadow, all I wanted was you. Sea, the Wizards of the Coast writers just watched The Secret World of Alex Mack and were like, write that down. Clockwork Soul. Everybody loves the Feywild, but nobody gives enough love to Magnus. You also think that a lawyer adventurer would be kind of cool. Giant Soul. It's okay. We all know you want to be Choji Akamichi. Aberrant Mind. It's okay. You can just say, I watch hentai. Psionic Soul. You think that Mystic was a cool class, but too complicated for you to bother with. And finally, Divine Soul. You really wish there was a Charisma Cleric, but this'll do. Also, you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of Warlock to play? Easy. Celestial, you like RP more than combat, and everyone is mad that you're spamming cantrips in a corner because you had to heal the fighter once and now you're tired. Fiend, a deal with the devil. Groundbreaking. Great Old One, you like Eldritch Monstrosities because they're horrific and illogical and they allow you to forget how much you don't like yourself. Hexblade, you did, are, or will think about multiclassing into a paladin. Undying, who hurt you? Seeker, you're some blend of horse girl and ancient mythology stan energy. Lurker in the Deep, you have really weird kinks and unironically wear a Hagao shirts. Noble Genie, you want to cast Wish. Ghost in the Machine, next level weeb energy, but it's to be respected. Raven Queen, you're Depresso Espresso. And finally, Archfey, you're gay. Unsure about which subclass of Wizard to play? Easy. Divination, you're the wizard embodiment of no you, and your favorite word is actually illusion. You're a weeb that plays Minecraft. Enchantment, you either survive trauma or you enjoy gaslighting. Abjuration, you're the person who chooses story mode as their starting difficulty. Bladesinger, Night Enchanter, but make it worse. Also, you have body dysmorphia. Conjuration, you attempted the Nuzlocke Pokemon Challenge, you definitely cheated. Evocation, it's the only option on D&D Beyond. Transmutation.
That person, Edward, brother Ed.
War Magic, for the Caucasian who's really into Panzer tanks. It's the boiled chicken of the wizard's subclasses. Psionics, you like Danny Phantom, you're interested in 95% of your personality, and you still have a Tumblr. Chronergy, you have social anxiety, but you also get FOMO. Graviturgy, you do combat with a battle map. You probably think there is a right and wrong way to play Legos. Necromancy, I don't need to call you out, you do that yourself. And finally, the only unearthed wizard class I'll bother with, which is Theurge, because it's the Bible College subclass for God's little good boy. Also, you're gay.